Susan, a warehouse party turns deadly here in Boyle Heights. 3 people are dead and another 4 are wounded. The remaining victims have been transported to a hospital, but we're told that 2 of the bodies are still inside the warehouse behind me. That's surveillance video of the gunfire at 12:24 a.m. this morning. You hear the shots, then see people start running down the street away from the party. Detectives say they don't know if the shooting started inside or outside of the warehouse. Relatives of people who were here last night tell me it was for a show from a local rapper named Money Sign Suede. There were also several invites for the party passed around on social media. Now, that same rapper, Money Sign Suede, posted on Instagram today, partly sending his condolences, but also distancing himself from the shooting. He says he was just getting home from the paid show when that shooting happened. Now, no suspects have been identified yet, but again, this is quite a large crime scene. Detectives have about an entire block off here. They're still trying to determine who was at that party, but they say part of the issue is that everyone ran off the moment that shooting happened, so they're still in the process of trying to identify who was here last night. Reporting in Boyle Heights, Travis Rice, Fox 11 News.
Sorry for me again and again and again, but I feel good though. Feels good to be back though. Like, for me, I'm gonna have to turn myself in next week again to go state prison. Yeah, I'll be back though. I'm going for like a year and a half. Like a year and some change.
State prison. So the last one was what?
I was in the county. I already know how it is. So
yeah.
Now nigga just goes in like, I already kind of know how to like do my time chilling, you feel me?
Yeah. Damn, it's real Dior?
Yeah, it's Dior backpack.
Damn, bro, so it's cool being a rapper. You get free. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
If you wanted to.
Would you put it on yours?
Nah.
So they made you a plushie?
What you think?
That's so hard.
The backpack's detachable, all that.
The ankle monitor. Take it off, he's on the run. You don't even smoke,
Your pops didn't hit the blunt for the first time?
Fresh shot. Look at him.
What? Did you see that in hell, bro? Yeah, I was about to say, that's low-key professional. That hit him back. Es tu primera vez viéndolo hacer una canción. ¿Cómo es viendo tu hijo que hace canciones es su trabajo?
Me siento feliz. No me gusta que está sufriendo por lo que él está pasando, pero son cosas de la vida y creo que él está sobresaliendo solo y me siento orgulloso de él.
Suede is giving away toys for the Christmas drive, and look at how long this. Look at everybody with the Parkside baby. Man, that's crazy. Look at us. The line wraps all the way around. Look at everybody right here.
What I'm asking you right now are, what actual steps can we take to have a permit right now to make sure these kids and these families leave with the toy today? They want to shut us down, you feel me? We see people at the park chilling, vibing. We want to pull up with some toys we had extra.
To help the kids, right?
Bless the kids.
How often do people call you guys Edgars?
Every day.
Is it like something where you're walking down the street and then they call you Edgar?
Every day.
For real? So all of you guys get called Edgar?
Hell yeah, they be hugging me like Edgar.
No way. Damn, look at them. Stacked up.
You feel me?
For the kids, huh?
He's out here for the kids, you feel me? Like comedian. Trying to sell me drink right now.
For real?
Yeah.
The whole city pulled up.
That's crazy. I don't know how to feel. Hey, we gonna get that permit for the city, man.
Man, y'all see Apollo out here working. Put in the work in, man.
Get your little Rey Mysterio.
What, they're trying to shut it down. They got the police out here.
Right here, City Hall just gave it to us. Yes, they did. But we got the permit to give these toys out right here.
You were giving that free Suede tattoos?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna still do it. Some girls gonna get in her butt cheek. I want you to record.
No way. Hey, wait, how many people got a Suede tattoo on them?
Like 10 already.
10 people? What are those? Are our people?
Those are our requests for Suede tattoos.
They gave me his jacket.
For real? Crazy. How's it feel, man?
Good.
You gonna resell it now?
No.
He gonna give out his hat.
You got it in his bag?
Hey, what you got in your bag? What?
That nigga got it.
Why you got that on you?
It's a BB gun.
He's a Parkside baby, that's right. What the f***? My condom. You want me to sign a condom? Mira la cámara.
How old is he?
He's 3.
3 years old, throwing up pee.
He's gonna juggle 5 times. I'll give it 20 bucks.
2, 3, 4.
Oh my God.
You got it. Here you go, my boy. $20.
Yeah, $20.
This week I'm going back to jail. I'm gonna be gone for like a year.
More kids too? What about me?
Giving her 20. I'm sorry for the kids.
Wait, can I have them? Can I have them?
Yeah.
Man, Suede just giving $20 to the kids. What?
Y'all big.
Y'all girl, y'all can get a job now.
Hey, can I have 20?
Yup, hopefully.
Can I have a 20? Give me a jacket. For real?
Jacket, money.
That's crazy. Suede's out here for a money sign. How you feeling, bro?
Man, I feel good, man. I feel blessed, you feel me?
Fans show love, huh?
Hell yeah,
Whole city came out. It was a good,
I'll
successful
be
tour
forgetting
drive.
I'm famous sometimes. So for 2 days already, hit the studio, did a lot of music. Now it's time to take a little vacation. Be back and shit. Yeah, I'm about to literally go in a couple hours, huh?
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock right now. You're about to get a tattoo. 4 hours from now, you have to turn yourself in.
Yeah.
What you about to get?
I'm about to get something right here. Go over my knuckles. Parkside, because they didn't stay right. Parkside. Let's get a face tat right now. The PlayStation logo. The PS. It should be hard.
That's low-key hard, honestly. What's the most painful tattoo you have?
The one right here on my neck. The PS. I ain't gonna lie, the knuckles hurt a lot too. And then right here. And then the stomach. The stomach hurts. God.
You like watching reaction videos?
Hell yeah. Some be funny, some be like, you know.
Out of both hands, which one hurt more?
Probably this one.
How'd you learn how to roll?
Because one time I was getting with a she told me to roll a blunt and I didn't even know how to roll blunts, dog. So I told her that my hand was hurting. I didn't want to roll it. And ever since that day, I started learning how to roll blunts.
She rolled a blunt?
She rolled the yeah.
Who do you call at 2 in the morning and say, Biggs, what the f you doing? I'll do this shit for regular ass.
Not all the people are gonna be like, hey bro, I heard you in the vlog.
I don't care.
I'm not, you telling me I'm a regular?
You ain't tell him yet. It is what it is, my bad.
That's hers.
1 through 10, what do you say?
It's a 10.
That's how your tattoo came out?
Mm-hmm.
What's this right here?
Ashtrays coming soon. That plain rolling trays, I mean.
I feel like it's dope, bro. Like how your whole neck is Parkside.
Shit, no numbing cream too.
On me, huh? No numbing cream. Just straight to it, huh?
Straight to it.
Like a champ.
About to turn myself in right now. I'll be gone for a little bit. Hey, ma.
¿Y ahí 3 años?
3 años y aquí tenía meses,
¿Meses?
como 6 meses.
¿Y aquí cuánto tenía?
Aquí tenía como 6.
¿Sí? Como el tiempo se va, ¿verdad?
Sí.
¿Cuántos años tenía aquí?
Es la misma con aquella de 3 años,
¿Oh,
porque
sí?
aquí es diferente.
Cuando estaba pequeño, él...
Como si quería ser artista él, no
sí,
sé,
like, no te dio...
Él quería primero ser patinador, gasté mucho dinero en patinetas y todo lo que era eso. Ya después que quería ser boxeador y también gasté mucho dinero en para que lo entrenaran y todo lo que lleva. Ya después no, que futbolista y también igual. Yo todo pues con tal de que él...
Quiero ver tu reacción viendo su nuevo tatuaje.
A ver, gordo, tu tatuaje, yo le digo gordo siempre.
¿Es su nickname?
Yo siempre le hemos dicho gordo.
Because when I was little, I was fat.
Me gusta.
I'm gonna leave already. You gonna miss me or what?
Yeah.
Why not?
Couple noodles?
My last meal. I should have ate something better. I should have ate pancakes or something.
Wait, where are you going? Let's go nice and
Where are you going?
Jail.
Those shoes are fly.
I just take some different shoes on.
Yeah, those are too hard, bro. Honestly, you don't want them to lose those.
Is your lawyer gonna be there or you just gotta turn yourself in by yourself?
No, my lawyer's gonna be there.
Parece la desperté porque el lado está llorando.
I'll see you.
Oh, ya se
soon.
despertó.
Super soon, okay? Take care of yourself, Jane. I hope you're still alive.
La agarró bien chiquitita él.
Sí.
Yo ni la quería.
No?
Pero al último hora es mi protectora y todo me cuida.
This is my dog, man.
You're my favorite brother. I'm your favorite sister.
That's crazy, it's right there, look. Wait guys, I'll see you guys soon. You guys better answer the calls when I call you guys. And send me pictures. I love you too.
A local up-and-coming rapper has been killed while in prison in Northern California. This is a music video from Money Sign Suede, whose real name is Jaime Brugada Valdez. According to prison officials in Monterey County, Suede's death is being investigated as a homicide. Brugada was found last night in a shower area and was unresponsive. He was pronounced dead a short time later. Fans are leaving condolences on his official Instagram page. The 22-year-old rapper was sentenced last year in Riverside County on charges of being a convicted felon in possession of a gun. Hello.
What's the deal, my people? Thank you for joining me on my channel, Panama's OG Truth. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me right now. And today, we're going to be covering a young man by the name of Jaime Brugada Valdez. And he's better known as Money Sign Suede. And this is an unfortunate situation. R.I.P. Money Sign Suede, 22-year-old Chicano rapper from the LA HP area, if you want to get exact. And it's all over the internet, it's all over the news. This young man was incarcerated in Soledad, one of the prisons in California, and he lost his life. And it's a lot of rumors, a lot of speculations, a lot of things being said out there. And I'm not here to get into the rumors. I'm not here to, come up with a theory. That's not my place. What I am here to do is to break this shit down to you guys as far as prison politics, okay? And a lot of people don't realize that what happens in the streets, a lot of times, yeah, it is tied in when you go to prison. But prison is a whole different world. So there's certain things that you could get away with in the streets, but in prison, you can't, okay? And I'm gonna elaborate on that. I'm gonna touch on all that. And for those that don't know, that hasn't tuned into my channel, doesn't know my background, I could speak on this, okay? I've never been incarcerated in Cali. Let's get that understood, okay? But I've been incarcerated in Texas. And in Texas, it's the second largest prison system behind Cali. It's a lot of prisons, a lot of people incarcerated, been incarcerated in Texas, no different, okay? So when I tell you that prison politics go hand in hand, what happens in the street, that's honest to God truth. So Mr. Valdez, Money Sign Suede, 22 years old, he was convicted for a gun possession. And what I see, they gave him 2 years and 8 months, okay? This was back in December. He was a convicted felon. He got caught possession of a gun. I believe he had 2 running concurrent. So 2 years, 8 months, a little bit under 3 years. So it wasn't a severe, penalty. He wasn't gonna be gone for a long time. He was supposed to go down there, do his little old time, get his shit together, get his mind right, and come back out, hit the streets even harder. Especially with his rap career, which it was buzzing, okay? I mean, the youngster, a lot of people compare him to the Mexican Kodak Black. I'm not gonna say all that. All I'm gonna say is that he had a lot of buzz. He was an upcoming rapper, like I said, from the HP area. And a lot of people don't understand this, okay? When things happen in the streets, and what I'm talking about is, he had I'm gonna say like a little concert at a warehouse, I believe in Boyle Heights. And a shootout happened, multiple people ended up losing their life. And even that right there hasn't been clarified. A lot of rumors, like I said. We don't know if this is something that consisted with him. People that were just there were tripping, set tripping. I don't know. And like I said, we're not gonna get into that. I'm not into the rumors. But multiple people lost their life. He made it known that, he sent his condolences out to the family of the people that lost their life. So this is something that, it was a tragedy. But his name was attached to this. Like I said, the details are sketchy. A lot of people saying certain things. Anyway, he ended up getting incarcerated, like I said, back in December, doing his time in Soledad. And I'm gonna compare Texas and Cali. Like I said, I've never done time in Cali. I've done time in Texas, okay? In Texas, every prison, you have what you call count time. Count time is every hour. No, I'm lying. Count time is when they rack the unit up and they say, you know what? We got to do a count. In other words, make sure that every inmate is accounted for. That's the way they keep up with people trying to, escape. If somebody escaped from the prison, this is how they're able to tell. So they have a certain amount of inmates that are on the roster. And when they do this count time, every inmate needs to be accounted for. In Texas, like I said, they go cell to cell and they ask you for your name and you got to give your number, your TDC number, okay? I don't know if that's the way it is in Cali. Like I said, I've never done time in Cali. But what I do know is count time is when you're able to tell. And when I say you're able to tell, I'm talking about from the administration, the COs. They're able to tell if somebody's missing, if somebody's not in their cell or where they need to be. Like I said, they have different times during the day that they do count time. Like I said, in Texas, it used to be, I don't remember if it was every 3-6 hours. I've been out of the penitentiary down in 20 years, man. So this is kind of, you know, I got to refresh my memory. So I'm going to try to do my best and bring it to you guys. And count time, like I said, is when they're able to see, okay, this motherfucker right here, he's laying in his bunk, unresponsive, and that's when they're able to find out, okay, this motherfucker got beat up, somebody beat the shit out of him. If you're dead, if you're not responding to the officer, the CO that's asking for your name, your number, it's a problem. If you're not in your cell when this count time is going down, when they're counting to make sure that everybody's accounted for, it's a problem. And this is what happened with Money Sign Suede. Count time, right before 10 o'clock, he wasn't in his cell. He wasn't accounted for. So they went around the prison looking. They found him in the shower area. He had a puncture wound to the neck. So it don't take a rocket scientist to know somebody stabbed him. Somebody hit his ass. Like I said, to the neck. I don't know if it was the jugular vein. He bled out. By the time they found him, he was already gone. Okay? He was already gone. And automatically you have people that are, you know, saying this, saying that. And what I am gonna tell you is, when you're a Chicano, in other words, a Mexican American, and you come from the streets, when I say the streets, I'm talking about LA, okay? And it's like this everywhere, okay? You have certain ways, especially the youth now, the youngsters. A lot of the youngsters, they like using the word nigga. And this has to do with the hip hop culture. And I get it. But a lot of the OGs, a lot of the dudes that are doing time, the convictos, the veteranos, they don't appreciate when a Chicano uses that word, okay? And like I said, I have a lot of Chicano homeboys that I did time with, so I could speak on this. I know this. They don't appreciate when you have these youngsters coming from the streets and everything that comes out of their mouth is nigga this, nigga that. And Money Sign Suede, being a young 22-year-old rapper that was getting his feet in the door in the hip-hop game, he used that word freely. And I'm not saying this is what got him killed, but when you go to prison, especially somewhere like Cali, there's rules and regulations. And I've talked about this in my previous videos. One of my videos on SPM, I talked about the laws of the land. And the laws of the land, they apply to everybody that's doing time. I'm gonna tell you how that shit right now, especially if you come from a geographical area, okay? Especially if you come with a background of gang banging, especially if you come with a background of being in them streets, all right? And by him being a rapper, a Cali rapper, I wanna say, look, it's simple like this, man. When you go to prison, you gotta follow the rules and regulations. There's laws of the land that are established by the older, and when I say the older, I mean the OGs, the ones that are running the show. And you gotta understand, there's prison politics that go hand in hand with the streets, especially in Cali. Okay, I'm not gonna say no names, but you have certain entities that put the rules and regulations down in the streets from prison. So when you go to prison, you have to abide by these rules, especially. You gotta abide by them in the streets, but mostly in prison, they're emphasized more. Prison is a controlled environment to an extent. There's a lot of politics that go down. And you have certain cliques, certain families, certain organizations that have a set of rules. And if you fall under that geographical area, you have to live and do your time by these set of rules. So I'm not saying this is the reason why he got hit. I'm not saying this is the reason why they stabbed his ass. All I'm saying, this could be a possibility, okay? Him coming in there, not being in touch with the rules and regulations. I understand that he had done time before. You know, I don't know if it was county jail time or prison time. It wasn't a long time though. So a lot of people don't realize that what you're able to get away with in the county jail, for example, you can't get away with in the penitentiary system. You can't, okay? Like I said, it's a different world, okay? And I'm not saying that this is what got him killed. It's a possibility though. Me knowing how this shit goes, it's a strong possibility that some people were not happy with the way he was carrying himself, the way he was representing his people. And when I say his people, I'm talking about the Chicanos, the raza from that area. All right? That's a possibility. Another possibility is he was involved, like I said, with a warehouse, little get-together party, concert, whatever you want to call it. Some people lost their life. I don't know if he had anything to do with it. I don't know if this shit started because of him. I don't know if it was his people. I don't know. If you do know, get in my comments and let me know. But people lost their life. And anytime you have people that lose their life, you got people that are upset, people that are mad. It could have been family members. It could have been homeboys. I don't know. But this could also be a possibility. Get back, retaliation. It was your spot, your place, you were throwing the event, people ended up dying. It was your responsibility. That's how a lot of people see it. That's how a lot of people think. So you have different possibilities on how and why he lost his life. You have a lot of rumors flying out there. People ain't never done no time, they say certain things and they really don't understand. It doesn't work like that. It really doesn't. Prison is a whole different world. And like I said, there's rules and regulations you gotta follow, especially if you're a Chicano, especially if you're a Hispanic person that, you know, is representing a geographical area. Let's say in LA. Let's say in Cali, period. Cali's a very, it has a lot of politics. What happens in the streets goes hand in hand with prison. What happens in prison goes hand in hand with what happens in the streets. I mean, it is what it is. So a lot of things are coming out right now. This is a fresh story. A lot of rumors are flying. Like I said, I'm not into the rumors. I'm just speaking from experience. What I do know is he was a father. His girlfriend, she's, like I said, broke. She had just lost her baby. I believe it was a miscarriage. He had another child. So he was a father. So you have a child out there, or multiple children. I don't know if he had more than one. They're without their dad. He's never coming home. And keep in mind, he had a little bit over 2 years. 2 years, 8 months. Gun possession as a felon, okay? We already know that's a no-no. That's a second strike that he had, okay? But he was supposed to go down there, do his time, and get out to his family and resume his career, you know, making music. That's what he liked. But unfortunately, he was cut short. He's never coming home. He's never coming home to his girlfriend. He's never coming home to his children or his child. And that's fucked up. It really is, because like I said, man, he had a lot of upside. But I'm not gonna sit here and try to, you know, speculate like a lot of people are. Like I said, the details are coming out. All I could tell you is prison is a different world with a different set of rules. You can't go around and do certain things in prison that you were doing outside in society. It doesn't work like that. And if you do, you know, they might warn you and tell you, hey, you better stop doing this, because there's gonna be problems for you. And if you don't pay attention and you don't take heed to what the OGs are saying, it'll cost you your life. That's just the way it goes. And this shit happens in prison all the time. Let me get that understood. This is not publicized because it's not a name that a lot of people are aware with, like Money Sign Suede. You know, he had a buzz. A lot of people knew him. He had a following. So his name was buzzing. So when this happened, like I said, people start talking about it. But this shit happens in prison all the time. Black, white, Hispanic, it doesn't matter. It happens. People get locked up. They think they could buck the system and they end up paying for it. Some of them get smashed. SOS, smash on sight. Some of them end up getting killed in the case of Money Sign Suede. And like I said, I can't say for a fact this is what happened. All I'm telling you is from my experience of the 12 years that I did in the penitentiary. I could speak on it. Like I said, it's prison politics. So all those people out there running their mouth, saying this, saying that, it is what it is, man. All right? It's an unfortunate situation. My heart goes out to his family, his dad, his mom, his girlfriend, his children. Like I said, I didn't know the young man. All I know is about his music. His music. And the reports are coming out. The details are going to come out. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Like I said, this is a developing story. Sad developing story. But It's a cautionary tale to my youngsters out there gang banging, out there pistol playing. You could do certain things out here, but once you get in that controlled environment, behind those walls, behind that gun tower, behind that barbed wire, it's a whole different ball game. And the shit you do out here in the streets, you can't do it in there. And if you think you can, believe me when I tell you, you always have somebody that's bigger and badder and deadlier than you. It is what it is. Like I said, I hate to say it, but wake up. Wake up. This is what awaits if you continue in the streets doing the bullshit that'll get you caught up. Once again, man, I appreciate y'all joining me. This is a developing story. I'll break it down as soon as it comes out. All right? Rest in peace, Money Sign Suede. Much love to his family. Much love to the people that supported him. Unfortunate situation. I appreciate y'all joining me. Join me in my next one, Panama's OG Truth.